Okay. And how are you lovely ladies doing this fine afternoon? The bearded man with the weathered face and white turban atop his head was more jovial than Pam and I expected, which normally would have made us weary. But the opportunity was just too good to pass up. I'd never seen an authentic Rolls Royce before, at least not up close. I knew it was the real deal thanks to watching Burke's Law, the popular TV show in the 1960s, starring Gene Barry, a.k.a. Secret Agent Amos Burke. But this Taj Mahal on wheels that pulled up to the berm of Pacific Coast Highway that sultry August afternoon, 1973, was more like the one John Lennon owned, which I'd once seen in Teen Beat magazine. Painted with bright psychedelic colors of swirling ocean waves, big puffy daisies, and multicolored peace signs, it even had a "Have a Nice Day" sticker, complete with sunshine-colored smiley face on the hood, near the ornament of the gold naked lady. Pam and I exchanged excited glances as we climbed in the back. How cool was this? Never in our wildest imagination had we dreamed we'd come near, let alone ride in a car of such magnitude, both in size and hipness. Well, wait till our friends hear about this, our eyes told each other. Our first vacation as working girls was off to a good start. As Pam and I gazed in awe at our backseat surroundings, I caught a glimpse of our eccentric chauffeur in the rearview mirror. The old man resembled the Beatles guru Maharishi Mahesh Yogi, a rumpled man, well past his prime, 60 if he was a day, with long, scruffy white mustache and beard, rimless granny sunglasses, that turban, and what looked like to be pajamas. It was obvious this dude had long ago lost touch with reality. Then again, in Southern California, reality is subjective. His young companion in the passenger seat, a John Sebastian look-alike, appeared more normal. Grateful Dead t-shirt, brown shoulder-length hair, faded jeans, and the standard granny glasses. A regular hippie who looked like he was just along for the ride. Maybe he'd gotten picked up too. I don't know. Didn't come up. So where are y'all headed? Mr. Maharishi asked, pulling back onto the busy highway. The beach, where else? I said, figuring it was obvious by our bathing suit tops and frayed hip-hugger shorts. While I sat busily gazing around the soft brown leather interior, Pam searched for an ashtray. Finding it near her armrest, she pulled out a Salem from her rumpled pack. She had a bad habit of sticking her smokes in her back pocket. "Put that away," the Grateful Dead guy barked, inducing a spark of fear. After all, these guys were way beyond anything in the realm of what our parents warned us about. I threw Pam an evil glance for lighting up without permission. But then, how could we have known not to smoke in here? It wasn't like we rode in a Rolls Royce every day. "This is better for you," he then added, handing Pam the rolled joint. We passed it around, and Mr. Maharishi cranked up the stereo. Cisco Kid by War was playing, and I half expected the car to magically turn into a lowrider, bouncing haphazardly to the lyrics. Come on, people. I can't sing, so you have to. You know the lyrics. I'm not singing it. He drank whiskey, Pancho drank. Okay. You're not working with me at all. The song blasted through the open windows, causing an appreciative nod at a traffic light from a tattooed biker, though the approval may have been in deference to the psychedelic car rather than the singing vocals. I was thinking how surprising it was that there was no air conditioning in such a decked-out vehicle, but then decided it was more likely this guru didn't believe in using up the energy source. As the hot air blew across our cheeks, we told them where we were from, and the subject of music came up. Always an animated topic amid stoned hippies. And certainly a welcome theme for Clevelanders during a time we had little to brag about, except for our well-tuned knowledge of contemporary music. We were always anxious to steer any possible conversation away from those tired old jokes about the mistake on the lake. So, of course, we brought up our city's real claim to fame. "Oh, we'd see the James Gang all the time at the Hull Blue Teen Club," I pointed out nonchalantly. Of course, that was before they hit it big. "Wow, you saw Joe Walsh play at a teen club? That's far off, man. He's right up there with Hendrix, as far as I'm concerned. Shit, that had been real cool, man." Maharishi was duly impressed. And when impressions counted, and riding in a Rolls Royce Shirley forced you to pull out the big guns. That one worked every time. 10 minutes later, we were fast friends, and thanks to our host's generous peace offering, Pam and I were feeling no pain, laughing at everything said. We were sure this dude would be a real hit on the Carson show, save for the head towel. Half a joint later, we were at our destination. The Rolls pulled up in front of a cottage-style house in Newport Beach as two young boys on bicycles stared in wonder. Apparently, they'd never seen a Rolls up close either, and way too young to have heard of Amos Burke. Now just head on down that alleyway there, and soon your cute little toes will be making love with the sand, Maharishi Man said, pointing straight ahead. Great, and thanks for the ride, Pam and I said in unison. It was all my pleasure, ladies, all my pleasure. Have a good life. With a wave of arms, the old man and his hippie sidekick sped off into the smoggy horizon as our long straight hair blew across our faces in the Santa Ana winds.
A thumb goes up, a car goes by. It's nearly 1 a.m. and here am I, hitching a ride, hitching a ride.